Hey y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making an Asian inspired burger just in time for the 4th of July. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe and that it gives you some inspiration for your 4th of July cooking. I hope you enjoy the video and let's cook. I'm adding a teaspoon of kosher salt. About a quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper. Because it is an Asian burger, I'm going to add a quarter teaspoon of white pepper. I'm going to be adding about a teaspoon and a half of 5-spice powder. And then I also have some rice vinegar here, to which I'm going to add half a tablespoon. One tablespoon of soy sauce. And then I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of sesame oil. And I'm just mixing it all together. That smells really, really good. My meat is still cold, so I'm not going to mess around with it too much for right now, but I am going to put the seasoning in and allow the marination process to begin. I'm going to work it through just a little bit. Don't forget to add your brown sugar like I did. So the last thing I'm gonna make, guys, is kind of like a sweet and tangy dressing for the burger. And I'm going to be using mayonnaise, plum sauce, and rice vinegar in order to do that. So I'm starting out with roughly about what I want to call about 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm going to add in just under equal parts of plum sauce. I want to sweeten it. I really want the mayonnaise to taste like the plum sauce, but I don't want just plum sauce, so. That is good. So I added about a teaspoon of rice vinegar to it. And basically, all it's giving me is this like super sweet, tangy mayo, but it doesn't taste like mayonnaise. It tastes like the combination of the two. And since our meat has had a chance to marinate and taken all those flavors, come up to room temperature so we're not getting tough burgers, I'm gonna go ahead and pour my patties so that they're ready to go on the grill once it's hot. And that's going to be pretty much it. So this is roughly about 12 ounces of pork. Oh, this smells so good, y'all. Oh, and I want to go ahead and make some like really, really thin patties. So I'm thinking that I'm going to attempt to get 4 out. a toasted sesame brioche bun. I wanted to use a potato bun to try to keep it like semi close to kind of like Asian tradition, especially because they use a lot of like potato starch, that kind of stuff. So my store didn't have them, so I ended up going with this because it has sesame seeds on it and it's a nice sweet bun. I'm just layering in that Plum mayonnaise on the bottom. I'm actually going to layer the bottom of the burger with some thinly sliced sweet onion. I also wanted to use a red onion for this, but my store's red onions did not look that great, so I'm gonna go in with just some regular sweet Vidalia onions, and that should be fine. I'm going to forego the cheese today and really focus on those flavors in that burger, and then just adding a few simple flavors on top of it. So now that I've layered my burger on, you can see it has little brown bits, but it's still nice and juicy, not overcooked. They have rested, and that's a beautiful thing. I'm going to add a couple of slices of tomatoes. That's just my choice here to give a little bit of zest to the burger. And then we'll go in and layer our pickled carrots on top. If you are able to make these things ahead of time, definitely go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some of the carrots and just trying to make sure that there's none of the actual like seasonings in there. And then if you're like me and you like onion, go ahead and layer a little bit more on top just to kind of top it off there. And then I'm going to top our top bun with a little bit more of that sauce, spread it around, and then that's going to be the full burger. So if you guys decide to give this recipe a try, let me know at home and let me know what you think. The recipe, as always, will be down in the description box below, and I will give you a thumbs up really quickly to let you know if it tastes as good as I suspect it's going to.